Have you ever thought about how your money compares to everyone else? How much does the typical person actually have set aside for retirement in 2025? How does your salary compare to what others are bringing home each year? And how about the way folks spend and save? Examining these figures is like holding up a mirror, and some of the reflections are harsh. I'm Shanky, and here we stash money talk, real personal finance, investing, and creating a wiser wallet. If you want your money to actually work for you, hit subscribe and give that like button a smash if this video was helpful. Let's begin with income. When you receive a paycheck, do you ever wonder, am I above average or below? According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median full-time worker in 2024 earned about $1,159 per week. That equals roughly $60,300 per year before taxes. Now stop and imagine this. If you're making less than that, half the country is already ahead of you. If you're making more, you're beating the majority. But here's where it gets frightening. Retirement funds. The Federal Reserve says that of those households that have retirement accounts, the median savings is a mere $87,000. Let it sink in. Picture yourself waking up at 65 years old and looking in your account and seeing you only have $87,000. Using the 4% rule, that would leave you with roughly $3,480 annually. Not per month, per year. And keep in mind, a lot of folks don't even have a retirement account period. Younger adults under the age of 35 usually have less than $19,000 set aside. $19,000 isn't even sufficient for a new car, let alone retirement decades. So what do individuals do? They rely on Social Security. As of 2025, the typical month-to-month retirement benefit is roughly $2,006. Think about residing on simply $2,000 a month with rent, food, and medical care continuing to rise. For lots of Americans, that's fact. Now discuss expenditures. The typical family goes through roughly $77,000 annually. That's $6,400 a month. $1,185 goes to housing, $700 for food, $900 for transportation. Picture making $60,000 a year but having to spend $77,000 just to keep up. None of that math adds up, and that's why so many people feel broke no matter how much they work. Credit scores paint a different picture. In spite of all these obstacles, the average FICO score remains at approximately 715. That's a plus, since a healthy score opens doors to better rates on loans, lower mortgages, and more generous approvals. But here's the bad news. One late payment or running up your cards can send it plummeting. And let's talk about credit cards here. This is where the problem is. Households with balances are averaging $10,700 in debt, with interest rates typically being more than 20%. That's money vanishing each month. Picture paying $200 in interest and seeing none of it deducted from your balance. That's why I say credit card debt is the largest wealth destroyer in America. But here's the brutal reality. The typical American is only saving 4 to 5% of their income. At least 10 to 15% is what experts say we should do just to retire. And if you plan on retiring early, you'll need even more than that. Consider this. You're saving 4% and life just keeps getting pricier. That's like attempting a marathon when you're walking backwards. Then there are the large purchases, purchasing a home, renovating a kitchen or new car. The typical down payment is $50,000 to $67,000. A kitchen renovation is $27,000. A new vehicle, $48,000. Now consider no savings when these bills come due. That's when individuals charge on their credit card and dig themselves in deeper. So what's the game plan? Begin where you are. Make your retirement savings automatic so you never miss it. Increase your contribution each time you get a raise. Eliminate high interest debt as quickly as you can and review your net worth every couple of months to check if you're getting ahead or falling behind. Here's the bottom line. Most Americans are behind in retirement, swimming in lifestyle spending, and stuck by high interest debt. But here's the thing. You don't have to be average. You can outsmart the stats. You can save more, invest wisely, and gain the freedom to live life on your terms. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you are better than average, behind the curve, or just starting out. And if you're ready to upgrade your money skills, subscribe. I'm Shanky, and we have plenty more where that came from.